So do you feel like because the arthritis came, it like changed the way that you thought about basketball and the way going forward in life? Like it kind of took some of your dreams
Oh,
away?
for sure, because I was really hurt after I couldn't play basketball no more, you know what I mean? That was my dream, you know what I mean? And because I didn't take care of myself and I kept pushing when I got injured and shit, it just made it worse. So really, and they told me I was supposed to be in a wheelchair a long time ago before that. And I just kept pushing on it, wearing my joints out, acting up, taking hella pain relievers and shit, thinking they're gonna help me, and it was just making it worse, making it spread to each other joint. So it's just getting worse. So
So tell me about when you started hanging out in the streets.
yeah, it was bad because I knew everybody, so I'd be everywhere. I'd be out east, I'd be out north because my mom lived out north. I'd be out east because I grew up out east, and I had family out east. I'll be with my cousin.
So
I,
what were some of the things you were getting into out east?
like I said, I started smoking weed because in 10th grade, I moved to my dad's and I stopped taking the Ritalin. They had me on Ritalin all the way to ninth grade. So I was really tired of, you know what I mean, depending on that shit. And then I smoked weed, and that shit helped me way more, calm me down. And that I just been smoking ever since. So it's like, I really didn't need that. They were just giving it to me just to try to control me, you know what I mean, and keep me in my place. But I still, like, it didn't help me in school. It didn't help me with anything. I was still acting up. I was still being bad. So it really didn't help. So
So
yeah, once I started,
when did you start hanging out with like the norteños and stuff like that out east? When did that chapter
really, it
of
was
your
a little
life?
bit of everybody because where I went to school at, it was like kind of mixed with a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Taggers, gangbangers, from Crips to Bloods to Nortes, like you said, Serenios, all that. It was a little bit of everything, so it was always something going on. But I
Yeah.
was cool with everybody, so I really, you know what I mean, didn't have to follow.
Yeah. I remember you had a friend, his name was LJ, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace.
Yeah, well,
Uh
LJ for sure. That was
when
one
did
of
you
my day
start hanging
ones.
out with him?
We knew each other since at least like 8 or 9 for sure, because I met him with my other cousin. They were both playing like t-ball or something, little league, and I would be bad. I wouldn't be able to play because I'd be too hyper, so I'd be off to the side just watching and shit. So yeah, that's when I first met LJ. But yeah, we stayed locked in throughout our whole life, off and on. He was doing his thing, I was doing my thing. But yeah, we just got let down, you know what I'm saying? Different paths and shit. But we all still,
What do you mean? What do you mean by let down different paths? Explain that
like
to
you
me.
said, he was running more with the Norteños and he was deep into that. And I wasn't. I was cool with everybody, so I wasn't really gonna follow him like that. But I was still affiliated because I was just around him. So they thought I was the same shit, but I was like, yeah, nah. But yeah, that's why I never had to do it because all my homies did it. So why am I gonna, you know what I mean, do it just because they doing it? Like, nah, I didn't see it like that.
Do you feel like that created separation between you and some of your friends?
No, because I was more gangster than the gangsters was. So they liked having me around. Like, so really, it kind of did, but like, yeah, it didn't bother me none because I knew I was being myself, and that really didn't change shit. You know what I mean?
So talk to me about some of the situations you guys were out east. Talk to me about some of the situations that you got into with LJ and how the conflict started turning up, which ultimately
It
led
was
to his
always
death.
like that. Even when we were growing up, because we were taggers first, and then it got into gangbanging and shit. But I just didn't start gangbanging, but I was still around everybody, still in the mix and shit. But I never, like, the police would keep pulling me over. I would still get pulled over. We get on high speeds, and they'd ask me if I'm what's it called? If I'm affiliated or I'm gangbanging, and I'd always say no. So that would never throw me in the same boat as other fools. Like, you know what I mean?
Was everybody friends at first?
For sure.
And
Everybody
then
was friends at first, but we were all from different sides. But everybody was still cool with everybody. But it was the politics that divided everybody. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
that's
some
what
people were all good, and some people did other fools bad. So they didn't. You know what I mean? People had their animosity with other people, and it was like it was getting bad for sure. But we always had to stay on our 10 since we was little. Me and LJ, like, he would have me around, I would have him around just cause we needed that. We know we'd ride for each other, and we know that we wouldn't freeze up or none of that.
okay. So let me know.
Like, cause we've been together since, you know what I'm saying? We knew each other since we was knee high. So it's like we trusted each other with our lives. Like, even with my other cousin Joey, we had our own trust with each other's lives and shit.